So it is Friday. We're gonna play some Factorio, of course. I did let this run off stream for about an hour for FRD Dot to do some extra work. We'll check out what FRD got done over on Aquilo at some point. But first, I got to tell you all, I had a really good gig yesterday. A really good gig. That's why I didn't stream. Sang with my friends some acapella stuff that went really well. But I also, after I got home, I was going to do some job applications. When I went on Indeed, I actually had a message from one of the applications I filled out to set up a virtual interview. So I have my first interview for something, which is awesome because it's the first time I've actually had a response that might lead to some actual work. It was not one of the like audio jobs I applied for. As I was going through, just looking through things, one of the things I applied for was for a you know, those people who at like bars will run the trivia contests. It would be like a job like that. So it'll be interesting if I get something like that, which would be quite an interesting gig. I would probably look at it as like a as like an actual like bonus gigs or something. So, but it might. We'll see how the interview goes. The interview is going to be this next Monday, so I'm probably going to have to end my stream a little early. Probably do 2 viewerships and then go off to prepare for that interview. So I know it's like streaming, but to one dude instead of 20. Yeah. Well, if the job is where I'm doing like running a trivia thing, it'd be like when we do viewer games, like when we played Scribble.io or something like that, where I'm like the host for a game. So it could be fun. You learned that Baroque thing from a guy that was trying to be perfect pitch in A440 and Baroque tuning as well, playing piano harpsichord. Okay, all right, nice, that's cool. So off stream, I let things run. I have upgraded the quality farming stuff. One of these guys to full purple and everything else to full blues on our quality 3s. So that's good. Now that I have full blues and everything, this guy is set up to request... How do I have this set up? This requests the quality module 3s here. The green ones. So next we need to request the quality module rares to reinforce those, to recycle those. So we are making progress on our little quality farming build here. Oh, look at that! We've gotten an epic out of this. Beautiful. So I'm just slowly upgrading all of these guys to the different levels. So and then we do this. There we go. And we're recycling the blue guys, which I think I have a couple. There we go. To make epics. So our quality farming is going great, which is awesome. Scribble.io is really fun. You can't guess for Shiznizzle, but you do like to draw some stuff. You can just spruce up before the interview. Get your shirt to the cleaners. Pick out a nice tie. Lint roll your pork pie. Get a fresh cut. Lint roll my pork pie. All right, I'll do my best on that. Lint roll my pork pie. Now that is a sentence I don't think I've ever heard before. A trivia host with a top hat, that's a game you want to play. Yeah, it could be fun. And, you know, I have a feeling it'd be... another reason I'm kind of excited about it, I'm a little trepidatious, but excited, is if I do get that, it'd be something it'd be like some extra gigs. It'd be like a part-time job to make some extra money. And I think I'd still be able to keep streaming. So it wouldn't teach me probably anything about audio mixing that I want to, but if I can start building up money, I might be able to work towards the schooling to do that. So, you know, it's definitely a long-term process to go towards the audio engineering goal that I might have. But if this is a fun thing that I can do that lets me continue to stream, but also helps me be less worried about money, that'd be super, super good. And it could be just a lot of fun. Get me out of the house, actually interact with people socially again. So make the pork pie my signature gimmick. I'm not trying to look like Heisenberg, so I don't know that I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's look at, let's focus up on what's going here. Let's see what got done over here by FRD Dot. So FRD I asked to kind of work on improving our Aquilo build. And everything from... So it looks like he ripped out my build over here, which was doing some stuff. He ripped out the science I was doing over here, the cryogenic science. And he did a much bigger build of... We got rocket fuel over here. We've got... What do we got over here? We got a much better lithium build over here. So basically, I was doing things as I needed it. And this looks like expandable builds for rocket fuel, for lithium, for the fluorocatone, and then the science. Using beacons and stuff. Okay, very cool. This one is not yet plugged in. I wonder how he's doing the heat. Interesting. He's missing a requester chest over here. Probably ran out of those chests. And then we got up here, we got quantum processors up here. Got foundations over here. So alright. Cool build. Cool build. I like what he's been doing. This stuff up here has kind of stopped working because well, there are some laser turrets. There are some fusion generators. Currently, no fusion reactors. But it stopped working because I think we got frozen over here. Our pipes got frozen, so. But cool. I'm glad that FRD has done a lot of good work on Aquilo. I don't need to try I am Heisenberg. I don't make meth, okay? You can mix your own stuff that night, record the sessions, have a little soundboard with some fun effects. Oh, you mean for the running the trivia night? Yeah, I might do some stuff, kind of like what I've done with the stream with the little blurbs and stuff. Need sound effects, the classic womp womp and maybe a pass around F-bomb. I don't know about I'll use F-bombs for that. Don't make meth, your slaves do, we know. Okay, alright. So, what we're going to work on today, while we slowly let our modules get turned into epic modules, is, we're trying to make a ship that can get us out past Aquilo. So, oh, and here's the resource platform that FRD made as well. Cool. So I assume this is just... Oh yeah, this is just making making a bunch of stuff needed that you can't get on Aquilo. This is really cool. This must be a... I'm gonna guess this is a blueprint that FRD made. How are you getting power? Ah, you have nuclear. Gotcha. You have nuclear. Are there any... Huh. It's already gone through all the depleted uranium cells, though. Hope that FRD might need to go pick up some more uranium cells, I guess. Wow, what is all this? Decider combinators. Wow, this is the way FRD apparently set up automation for something. Holy crap. Okay. Well, that's a build. Will there be a helper for the trivia work, like a person sets up and breaks down your setup and takes your pork pie for you at the door? No, I'm sure I'll be doing all of that stuff. You need to transfer stuff from the space platform to your new ship. From the space platform to your new ship. I was actually thinking about that. I don't think, and this seems like a weird thing, because I was thinking about this from some of my plans. I don't think you can take stuff from one ship to the other. Which seems weird. I think you have to send stuff from one ship down to the surface and then shoot it back up from the surface, if I understand correctly. Which is gonna be annoying because the ship I'm designing to go to infinity and beyond with needs some materials from Aquilo, and I picked those up on Rocket Man's ship. The railgun turret and the reactor and cryo stuff, but I realized I can't actually get this to my ship super easy. I'm gonna have to transfer it like at another station or something. So I think what I might end up having to do, because over on Novus, the place where we receive items is not hooked up to the same robo port thing as the rocket silos, means I actually can't transfer stuff from one ship to another on Novus. I think I'm going to have to go to Vulcanus to do it. Because I think that's all connected, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure where the place where deliveries are brought down on Vulcanus is set up. But hopefully I can transfer stuff. Here it is. It's here. And is that in the... Yeah, so this is connected. So I probably need to do the transfer on Vulcanus. That seems inefficient. That's ridiculous. I don't know. That's how I understand how it works. There are various conditions for launching off. There's a person who does all the labor. Randy is a trivia talent at the games. No, I think the when I do my interview, it's going to be like one of the requirements for the job is you need to have a laptop that is Bluetooth ready. So I assume I have to connect to things and set up the trivia games and do all my own setup. But that might be some training for learning how to do more tech and audio and you know, video stuff or something. So, all right. So this ship, I think I almost completed our build on. I know we've been talking for 10 minutes. Haven't actually worked on anything yet. I think I've almost completed the build for on Wednesday. So we were working on getting all the setup for explosives, for ammo. What I didn't finish was the output of railgun ammo onto our little spinny up thing here. We need to figure out the numbers for how much ammo we're doing. I've been saving this thing. This is putting out, this is decider combinator putting out the signal for each of the different items, that the different ammo types. We add that. And then this is how much we want of each thing. And currently it's at 400 of each thing. That's 400 of each ammo. I think I'm going to change this down to like 350 because we're adding an extra piece of ammo here. And we would have this be the delivery of the ammo. I need to read it. So like the input there. And this should be read belts, hold all belts. And that should be counting stuff. Yes, it's counting the amount of ammo. There's way more firearms magazines than 350 for some reason. So what this should mean is it reads how much is here. I'm supposed to use stack inserters here, actually, aren't I? I want to stack the ammo. Do I have stack inserters here? Stack inserters. I do have some, good. Beautiful. So that'll let us stack up the ammo. And do I want to use a stack inserter here too as well? I probably do. And this outputs to this. And so the goal of this is to only allow stuff through when set filter. How is this set up? Yeah, it outputs each if it's less than 400. Is that what this is set up to? Each if it's less than 350. So so currently it's not outputting these things, so it won't output that ammo, which is what we want to have happen. Is that right? Did I do that right? I think that's right. Set filters, I think I have to hit. There. So right now it'll only whitelist sulfur and carbon, which won't come through, and railgun ammo. The problem is we don't want three. We don't need 3 items there, so I'm going to actually need another stack inserter here has the same output set filter, so it lets those through. And this will stack insert the output of our whatchamacallits. Railgun ammo. Okay. You mean loadout for gigs, a transferable skill for mixing concerts and stuff? Exactly. Exactly. How am I outputting this is the question. So this is getting the explosives input. This is getting the steel and the copper wire. So I didn't set up an output. So I actually think I need to this back one space. Wait, that doesn't do what I wanted it to. Because I need an output is what I need. So this is the explosives. What's stopping the explosives right now, I wonder? You're not getting coal because you're not getting sulfur. Did I not do an input for sulfur? That's what this is supposed to do, right? This is supposed to be inputting sulfur. Is there not sulfur there? I think I did something weird here. This stuff's getting the sulfur. And an output. I think I just need... This should be able to grab sulfur. Why are you not grabbing sulfur? Isn't there sulfur on that belt? Okay, maybe I just need to do this. That'll grab sulfur there. Okay. We need that to grab sulfur. There we go. So I think I missed an input on each of these guys, so now the sulfur's incoming. Okay. What a racket. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what we're talking about, but yeah, totally it's a racket. Something. I'm sure something's a racket. Okay, I need the output of these guys now. Which... I probably want to have stack inserter outputs for these guys if I can. For everything we can have stack inserters for. So this would be the output of the ammo. Goes this way. Underground belt. Crap. If I go up, this will run into that. Can I have this go like that? And then this go like that, and that won't run into each other? Beautiful. There we go. And then that, go that direction so those aren't connected. Beautiful. So that will output the railgun ammo. I've run out of green belts, apparently. Hopefully we have some on the way. On the way are 50. Good. All right, and I think this ship is actually ready once I get the other pieces I need. For some reason, I haven't input the copper and the iron here. Once I do that, I think this will do its thing. This needs to only... Oh, crap. This... I think I did the numbers on this. Hold on a second. So we are making enough copper, but this guy is not set up with its outputs, and this belt is in the way, so I need to fix that somehow. I wonder... Okay. Probably make this work if I just move my belts around a bit here. I have space to work with. Zoli, thank you for the 59 months of subbage. Appreciate that. The factory must grow. You know it. The factory must grow. Alright, so I think what I do is I use underground belts here to make this work. So I need to condense some things. Oh, you know what I also didn't set up is This belt is the iron. I need to set up the output belt of the iron, which I did not set up yet. So I have some other belting things I got to figure out here. I think what I could possibly do... Alright, first let's get this guy set up. That allows me to do this. And that. Okay. And... Alright, so I need to get... So this is the steel coming around over here. What I could potentially do... Delete all that, use more underground belts. Go like that. Okay. So I need the iron output to go up to this belt. Is anyone else connection unstable as heck? I don't know. There's only like 11 people here right now, so I have no... I don't know. Okay, let me... I think if I get the input set up here now, we're good. I do need to have... filters, space, metallic. I hope it's just you, though. No offense. So you're out, and you're in. Looks like this. There we go. Mine says unstable, but mine always says unstable. I think that's a big lie. Pretty sure that's a big lie from Twitch chat there. Alright, so we have copper going, and that will go to the copper wires here. It should go onto this belt. Steel, I have a belt the wrong direction. There we go. Steel there. Let's see if we get copper, molten copper going yet. Apparently this is very slow. We have productivity modules. So once it gets going, I think it'll be plenty. Okay, so I need the output for the iron. No, wait, no, the molten goes to here, so I need an output for the iron plates. And we use stack inserters for the iron plates is what we do. There we go. And then we want these to even be on both sides, so we have as much iron plates as possible. As many, I should say. Let's see, so I need to get these iron plates up to this belt. And I need to get this belt, the output of these guys, up to this belt. So we just have some belting to figure out, and this will be ready to go. I think what I might be able to do is bring... Can I do an underground belt? There. Perfect. If I get the iron to there and then flip this entire thing. That'll be where the iron needs to go. So I need to get the iron to there. We want iron on both sides of the belt. And this would be a little spaghetti, unless I need to fix it at some point. But for now, it's fine. There we go. This should get ammo started going on both these guys, which is what we need. I think we are having power issues on this place right now because of fact that we don't have our fusion power set up yet. Sweet. Put a little extra power here for a bit. Okay, so, and then the last thing is, are these guys making? These guys are making. You love to see it. So now I just need to get the output of this where it needs to go, which is right here. So how am I going to do that? I think I know exactly how I'm going to do it. Underground belts 4 to win. So now we can do this. Underground belt to there. Okay. This guy there, get rid of that. This guy. There we go. That should be all the ammo stuff set up, I think. These guys are making railgun ammo, which we don't have the railguns to put them in yet. We don't have nearly enough power for all this stuff right now. But that's okay. If I fly to Volcanus, I think solar power is better. And I can meet up and get my power things I need to get. Now what I need is... we're going to need some fusion power cells. Let's say 100 fusion power cells. And those we're going to actually pick up from Volcanus. And Aquilo Rocket Man is going to bring us that that stuff. So you need to request 100 of these power cells. There should... why are those power cells not available on Aquilo? I know we had a chest full of them. I wonder if they got moved. Okay, they're all there. Why do they say they're not available right now? Automatic space platforms. There we go. Beautiful. It was a Firefox problem for you. You switched to Microsoft Edge and now your thing's working fine. Okay. Microsoft Edge for the win? Question mark? Alright, they're on the way. So once that's filled, I can go to Volcanus and drop this stuff off and we'll be in good shape. And while we were working, holy crap, we got our first legendary quality module. Bam! Beautiful. Oh man, the quality gambling. Gambling can be addictive, that's for sure. So we swap out. We're gonna slowly swap out everything to legendary. It's gonna be great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those guys. This is fun. This is fun building up the quality stuff. Our first legendary quality 3 module. Who was it that said that they would quit if I recycled one? Hopefully I didn't recycle any of those off stream at any point. DG Cookie time for the quality? That's right. Mobile Twitch app is unstable like the Earth. Bipolar. Okay, what's up, Fred? Well done, well done. That's for Microsoft's win of your data, for sure. Well, I feel like I've heard that Google Chrome is not actually the best for stable internet stuff anymore like it used to be or something. I don't know, that might be trolliness, I don't know. Why is nothing bringing this? Probably because the bots are so slow on this planet and they're all overworked, is my guess. So it'll take a while for them to get the fusion stuff here, but they are bringing it, it looks like. Yes, they are bringing it. Okay, good. So once we get those 100, I can send Akalo Rocket Man to Volcanus and Infinity Beyond to Volcanus, and we should have everything we need. No, I need a start of fluorocatone to get this started. So I need a... For those who are familiar with fusion power, do you only need a single barrel of fluorocatone to get started? So I think I need to make a single barrel of that for this to work. Google's a win for Google of your data. Both of those are recolored Google Chrome, more or less. Okay. How do I barrel that stuff up? Not in that. It's probably in... Okay, where I need to do this where there's some other cool stuff available. Yeah, so if I do something like this. Alright, so can I barrel this stuff up here? Empty fluorocatone cold barrel. So I need a barrel for this. And to make a barrel, I just need steel plates. Oh wait, we do this backward. We're doing this backwards. I need to fill it. So there's empty and a filling. Okay. So barrel on the fluorocatone, and we can have this stuff available. If I do that, and this is for barrels. And it looks like I think he might be out of requester chests here. I hope FRD Dot won't mind. I'm throwing a little build here. Yeah, the robots are just so slow on this planet. Where? I don't know. Requester chest. I can just queue. Requester chest. Here. And that will be the barrel you need. And there, right click that to request steel. And then wire there. And this just needs an output. Wire chest. And there we go. That should get us a couple steps of the fluorocatone stuff. You need a heat pipe. I need a barrel for this. A barrel for this. Is this secretly a Donkey Kong game? Totally. Totally. There, okay. This will eventually get me some of this stuff, I think. So hopefully there's 37 steel available. I wonder if currently steel is something being sent down here. I think we're gonna need some more steel here. But Aquilo Rocket Man, gonna need a request. Cold barrel. There we go. So we have our fusion power cell, but we won't actually be able to do anything with it until we get the fluorocatone. So hopefully that will Eventually I'll get in place there. Cool. Yeah, I think they might be out of requester chests here. I think I might need to bring some stuff to this planet. So I think what I'm going to do is go grab some steel. I'm actually going to drop tungsten carbide and holmium plates there. Some extra long-handed inserters. And make sure I'm not flooding Akalo with stuff it can't handle. Looks like it's got space. I'm going to send down some steel and some requester chests that has run out of here, I think. I don't know what else is needed on this planet, but Rocket Man, you go to... You go to Volcanus. We're going to go Volcanus, and we're going to pick up some steel. Get like 1,000 steel. And a stack of... Oh, I need to say where you're getting that, Volcanus. And a stack of requester chests. Maybe a couple stacks of requester chests. 200 requester chests. Okay. Again, that needs to be from Volcanus, which is hopefully available on Volcanus. So we'll check on that in a bit. Okay. And Infinity and Beyond has got ammo. Have we been getting any railgun ammo on this thing yet? No. Why is the railgun ammo not going yet? Should have made some. Oh, because I have it a stack. Okay, I don't think I should actually do stack inserters because it's never going to place them until... Yeah, until as a full stack, which is going to take forever on these things. So let's do that. I think same with this thing being a stack inserter. Yeah, these stack inserters outputting... I like the idea of them. I don't think that the stack inserter is actually going to work for this. So let's do that. Oh no, I have this put on the wrong side. Same with this. Forgot I need to get it on the correct side here. There and there. There we go. Now the ammo's on the correct side. That should fix itself though. Okay, so we now have, yes, our first railgun ammo is being put in here. And how did it disappear? Because there's no rail. Oh, because it's going up to here. Yes, railgun ammo for these guys. And eventually, did I get the input set up for this railgun? I did not actually. That set up, did I? Yes, I did. It's right here. Okay, so the railgun ammo will end up there. And this guy will end up there. Okay. Alright, so I just need the actual railguns. Okay. Yes, this is Factorio Donkey Kong, where barrels are a major weapon source or something. Alright, I think this is all looking very good. This is all looking very good. I just need the last few pieces, which is this guy on its way getting some things. I'm going to clear this out for now, and the stone for now. I think the stone is being produced already, so it's just the steel and the logistics chests. Cool. Alright. So once we have this ship built, I think what we're going to actually do is our first attempt at going out beyond Aquilo, which that's going to be definitely a challenge. So quite curious how that will work out. Do we have any rockets built up? I did not set up the output for the rockets. Crap. And the way I did my belting means I can't get these last two. Ah, crap. Okay, I need to change this belt. Instead of having it going up and through, I need to have this go over this direction, I think. So because I need an output here and here. Okay, so what I need is this guy. Go here. Good there. There we go. Okay, beautiful. I don't actually need that guy there. Okay. There we go. Now we got rockets on our belt. We got railgun ammo on our belt. Beautiful. I should see railgun ammo eventually get over to here. I think all of the railgun ammo is currently being grabbed here. Eventually it should start getting to there. Beautiful. Love to see it. It'll take a while for the railgun to build up, but we have the wires and the steel are in great shape. So we have explosives backed up on the belt, all the raw materials backed up. I'm liking what I'm seeing with this new build. You prefer spitters to the effing bees. Is that a reference to Donkey Kong games? Okay, well done, I guess. Alright, did you get the requester chest? We got the requester chest. Beautiful. We're gonna go drop off steel and requester chests on Aquilo. Hopefully we're fine on fuel. Yes. I'm probably gonna see what kind of higher quality grabbers I can maybe borrow and or steal from the quality farming on Volcanus. Because on Volcanus, the quality stuff is being used on, yeah, the grabbers and things. So what do they got? 3 legendary grabbers, 3 epic, 4 rares, 3 legendary thrusters, 5 epic thrusters. Holy shnikes. Who's the one who's been working on this? Ringo. I'm going to have to ask Ringo. Johnny Ringo! I'm going to have to ask Johnny Ringo. If he's okay with me using some of his higher quality stuff he's made over there. Because that's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Okay. So it's Aquilo. Rocket Man gets to Aquilo. We will hopefully be able to get the barrel we need to deliver Florcatone. I know. Ringo, I need to steal your stuff. Do you mind? Yes, I mind. Okay, sorry. No. Everybody who's been on the server has all been very helpful. Even Madman, as he complains about me putting slaves to work, that even he has been quite helpful. Gives me crap for it, but still been very helpful. I need to grab the grabber. Yeah, it takes the stuff and runs away. That's what I do. That's what I do. If I'm gonna go full Heisenberg, because he's, you know, he's a drug dealer. Surely he's probably a thief too, right? I don't know. I don't actually know anything about Heisenberg, since all I know is that he says, "I am the darkness." That's about all I know about Heisenberg. All right. We are going to drop off requester chests and steal. So Aquilo will have the requester chests. Make sure the stuff arrives. There's a requester chest, and then there should be steel. Beautiful. Now with that stuff, hopefully this build can start working. Or... oh crap, were we out of the yellow chests too? No, we have yellow chests. A lot of them are empty though, so I'm actually gonna... I wish I could prioritize which chest they make. I knew I should have brought... I should have checked if we needed other chests. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cancel a bunch of these. Cancel a bunch of those. And that should allow this chest over here to get built. And this should be able to get built now. And I think we'll have our 10 barrels of fluorocatone soon. So this is requesting the steel. Even, Madman, you are offended almost. What are you talking about, Madman? It's not even possible for you to be offended, from my understanding of your ability to be offended. Alright. I need to maybe delete a couple of these so that we have the yellow chests we need. This guy is missing a pipe. I think that... is this actually being used anywhere? No, I think this is something that I got deconstructed, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay. So did my little build over here, is this getting finished? I'm hoping to see a yellow chest being brought over here soon. Yes, yellow chest, beautiful. So now this just needs steel to be brought. I'm just keeping an eye. Yes, I see steel being brought. Beautiful. All right, there we go. Yes. Yes. Awesome. So as soon as this receives its 10 barrels fluorocatone, not enough to fill one rocket, it says. Okay, it's probably going to get like a stack of 50 or something. So once that's ready to go, I'll receive that and we will be ready. I think what I need to do now actually is Infinity Beyond. This has everything, Infinity and Beyond. This has everything it needs but its power and its railguns, which we're going to get at Vulcanus. So we need to fly the ship to Vulcanus. Hopefully there's nothing else we need here. Yeah, the cryogenic and everything. Okay. Cool. So let us fly to Vulcanus. And hopefully it makes it fine with our current... I mean, all of our guns should be set up well, I think. The lasers should be shooting... I guess they're not shooting the little pieces. I hope I have enough guns, actually. I hope I have enough guns. Have them all specifically shooting very specific things. The lasers keep acting like they're going to do something and then they don't do anything for some reason. They're kind of doing stuff. The range on some of these guys... You know what I've just thought? The rockets have much better range than my machine guns. Any place where I have rockets up front, I should swap out. I should have a machine gun up front. So it has better range, and the rocket on the back is what I should do. Although that's going to make ammo placement a pain. So maybe I don't do that. Okay. And do I have any way to clear out when we have too many asteroids? Because one problem we do have is, where is that? Where we read how many asteroids we have. Here, this is recycling. Keeping them at about, what, 400 or so? We have had issues with our asteroids being overflowing at some point. Although if we have too many raw materials is a good thing. As long as it's not blocking us from getting anything. Because we should be recycling them if we have too many of a certain kind. So, conditions. We recycle iron if we have more than 100 and more than the others. Actually, I think what I should do... The way we currently have our recycling set up is iron is recycled if we have more than the others and more than a certain number. And it's the same for each of the other ones. Carbonic, more than 100, more than the other. And then ice, more than 100, more than the others. I almost wonder if I should start recycling them sooner. That's what I'm thinking about. But I think it's okay. Looks like our asteroids are doing okay. I can't remember. Since I copied this build, I don't remember if I had a way to get rid of asteroids if we have too many. I thought I did have a way to do that, but that might have been... Oh, yes, it's right here. If any is over 400. And it's not the ammo. Oh. And I need to make sure it's not... It doesn't recycle... Not equal to railgun ammo. There we go. So if anything gets over 400, we chunk it off the side of the ship. But we never chunk off ammo of any kind. Speaking of our ammo, how is our ammo doing? Are we getting the railgun ammo? We are now out of steel. We don't have enough molten iron. Why are we out of molten iron? Not enough iron ore. Copper gets backed up. I should have known this was going to be an issue. If either copper or iron gets backed up, then the other item stops coming out. So that's a thing I need to deal with that I didn't think about. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to empty out one or the other. How do we fix this? Damn you, copper! Foiled again! Madman can be offended, but your thick skin perk is maximum level, so it's not easy. Okay. Hey, Ringo! I was gonna ask you, Ringo, if I can steal some of your stuff. My ship that's... I'm finishing up to try to go outside Aquilo. Do you want me to use any of your higher quality rockets or anything? Or do you want to leave those for another ship? Because I know you have gotten 3 legendary thrusters and 3 legendary asteroid collectors and then some epics too. When I'm coming to Vulcanus to pick up items from Aquilo, I was wondering if you would be okay if I took 1 or 2 of those. Steal what you need, no problem at all? Okay, what I might do is something like take 1 of each and then maybe a couple more of the lower quality things or something. We'll see. I need to figure out how do we deal with copper backing up and stopping our iron production. How do we deal with that? Because it's the same issue. If iron gets backed up, then we don't get copper. You have an idea that's a bit complex? My idea would be to throw it off into space if we have... Like, if they're... Like, if copper... We do have a combinator here. Read contents. Be something like, yeah, if copper, throw copper out. I might set a receipt of asteroid crusher. You might set receipt of asteroid crasher depending on what's backed up. Set receipt of asteroid crasher. I don't know what that means. But I do know that if either iron ore or copper ore is stuck in the output here, we're having issues. If on belt copper greater than iron, set recipe to do simple iron crashing. What does iron crashing mean? You mean crushing? If on belt copper greater than iron, set recipe to do simple iron. Oh, set it up so this changes its recipe. Interesting. I've not done that before. Yeah, you change out the recipe. Interesting. Let me see if I can figure out what you're saying and how that would work. So if copper greater than iron, output metallic asteroid crushing. Is that right? That to be 1. Output signal metallic asteroid crushing. So if I were to do this to that, read set recipe. Did that work? Got copper stuck in there still. I don't know how to... I feel like I'd need to still delete this out. So it doesn't look like it changed the recipe. How do I make it change a recipe? I'm outputting the signal of at metallic asteroid. No recipe set. How do I do this? How does this set recipe? Sets the recipe from the first valid recipe signal or the first valid item signal or the first valid entity signal. Didn't I have a way to delete this? I thought I could delete that. I've never had a circuit sending a recipe before. This should be sending this recipe. How do I receive this recipe? Delete some of the belt to clear it out. Maybe it'll do it. Okay, yeah, maybe. We'll try. I cleared it out. Not quite yet. Okay, it does work. But we have to empty it for that to work. We have to empty to the copper for that to work. Daylight continues to be saved. Yes, it does. Do I want all of these to do that? Because now I need to be able to swap it back. once iron is greater than copper, we would want to swap it back. Which would probably have to be a separate combinator that says if iron greater than or equal to copper, set recipe to the other one, maybe. If iron greater than or equal to copper, output signal advanced crushing. And that would be as a, it's got a green wire connected to it, it's got a green wire outputs. There. I wonder if that will work. See, it won't swap if there's stuff stuck in there, though. But the iron should get used up eventually, and then it will swap, I think. Once this iron gets used up. And honestly, one thing I should have a buffer for each fluid type, I think, if I can fit that in somewhere. No reason to not have a buffer. I can do that. And have a buffer chest of the iron so it doesn't get backed up because of that. Did this get swapped over? I think it got swapped over back and forth, actually. To be honest, you most likely would make a belt reader up high and have the grabbers vent iron ore and copper ore respectively, if the other odd enough. Yeah, this is an interesting idea, and I like the idea of it. I don't know if it's better, though, having this thing switch recipes. Because unless I have them all switch recipes, which feels hard to control, it's just going to be a slow iron producer as I swap things. And to swap the recipe, you'd also need to empty out the machine for this to really work. But I think I probably am just going to have a grabber take off excess if it's over a certain number. Probably not over. Let me see how I'd set that up. I think there's a pretty simple way to do this. If I were just to go like this, get a combinator. Have this read the contents of this and say something like any, which it should, oh, it needs to be read contents, read belt, hold all belts. So currently there's 183 copper, and that's backing everything up. So I would want like how much copper is here right now, because this is backing up all of my asteroids right now. So I want the copper to only back up to like here. So how much copper do we think is held in a, how much can these bulk inserters hold? Is there a way to see? Hand stack size is 1 plus 11. So if I count this up, so this is 12, 24, 36, 48, 3 on the belt. 48, so 3, 6, 9, 12. 4 on each of these belts. 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36 plus 48. So there's about 70 just sitting on the belt up there, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So if anything is over 100, maybe 110, output that any signal, which should be right now copper, and we set filter on this, and it deletes the copper. I think that's the easier way to do that. Let's see how long it keeps working. Once it stops working, I want to see where the copper is backed up to. This gets all these guys back working. I kind of want to delete what I did here. Because if we just... Yeah, I think swapping the recipe is cool and all, but I don't know how to handle stuff getting backed up inside the grinder. I think maybe I want a higher number than 110, that the iron backs up further. Yeah, so maybe around 1, like where it is right now, like 130. Holy crap. Now the iron, okay, so now the iron is too much. So now we should be deleting the iron. Okay, maybe 150. I got to find the sweet spot of these numbers. Now it should not be deleting the copper. Okay, it is still deleting the copper. When we wanted to be deleting the iron. Do I need to do and one is greater than the other, maybe? And each is greater than each, maybe, something like that. Well, I think what it's doing right now will work. Because right now the iron's backed up, but the copper will catch up. I think this will actually work. The problem with this is going to be constantly deleting stuff out into space, which I don't love that. I wonder if I can do an and... and one is greater than the other, or one is greater than the other, I wonder. Let me play with this just a little bit. And copper is greater than iron. Iron greater than copper. Or copper greater than iron. See what this would do. So currently, iron is greater than copper, so iron's getting the signal. What happens once copper gets greater than iron? I want to see. I want to see if it swaps and outputs a copper signal. That way we keep these things about even. Maybe an and condition that both are below 120. I want to see if copper gets above iron, if it'll swap the signal. Because the conditions, I'm not a programmer, so I'm not exactly... Oh, copper is getting output when it's above 50. Because what I want is actually the brackets to be... I don't know if I can make this do exactly what I want it to do. I was thinking if I could have the brackets of the ore around these two guys. I don't know if there's a way to make that happen. To change the level of functions to make it so or one of the others or something. So you're saying so that we only delete if one of... that both are below 120. Well, we would want it to do it if either one is under 120, because if both are under 120, then we have a major problem. I don't know. This is a little difficult to figure out exactly what I want here. I think I'm going to just do this for right now. I'll just leave it like this. You said an and that both are below 120. I can't do an each above 150 and each are below 120, so I think as long as this keeps it running, we're going to call this good for now. This the whole point of this is to make sure we're always making the copper stuff and we're always making the iron stuff, because I ran out of steel earlier. So I think this will work. What I do want to do is I do want this for copper. Can I do that? And if I move this. There. Okay. All right, now we have storage, so these things will be running more. Should be good. Hopefully what I just did there didn't mess up too many of my belts with ammo and stuff. Okay. I think that is good. I think this will run... So what this should be doing is like deleting iron because we have too much iron, and then if we have too much copper, it deletes the copper. Hopefully. A and B or C equals A and B or A and C. A and B or C equals A and B or A and C. Is that... I don't know how to parse what that means into my video game, Ringo. Is that like... I don't know what that's saying. I feel like I need you to tell me what that equates to into the decider combinator for me to understand if what you're telling me is what I should change. Because currently because now we have an issue where iron ore is backing up too much. Should be deleting the iron ore, though. Which we kind of... We are. We are deleting it. You'll connect in 10 minutes. You can update so I can see. Okay, alright. You let me know when you're here, and I will probably have forgotten about all this by then, but... yeah, because right now only this guy is doing the copper, because these guys are backed up on the iron. It's kind of working, kind of. Belt's backing up, or... The issue I'm seeing right now, where the iron's backed up, this is a point where I think Ringo's suggestion where we have the machine swap would be good. Although, that's only really good for the recipe if we're low on iron. It doesn't help us when we're low on copper. This is an issue when we're low on copper, because the iron gets backed up and we don't have a recipe to change to only do copper, so... We are deleting the iron, so I think this will all run. It won't be like maximum efficiency or anything. We're gonna have a nice big buffer once these storage tanks are full. Okay, I think I'm done messing with this. Aquilo Rocket Man, did you get your tank of fluorocatone? No, not enough to fill one rocket. I think there's a thing you can do to fill partial requests. If I go to Aquilo, I don't know what fills one rocket. Maybe 5 stacks will do it. Available on planet, not enough to fill one rocket. I only need like 10. Where's the allow partial requests? Isn't there an allow partial requests option? Is that on the rocket itself? How do I allow a partial request? Anybody help me remember how to do that? Which video is crushing on your side as well? Really? Let me see if I'm having issues if I load it up. I don't know. I think mine's okay. I don't know. In the rocket, click the item at the bottom. Click the item at the bottom. Ah, custom minimum payload. Custom minimum payload of 10. There we go. Thank you, Trunk. You're going to try to explain. Combinator 1 reads the belt and gives a red signal if either iron or copper on the belt is below 120. Red signal goes into Combinator 2. Combinator 2 says that if it gets a red signal and one of the ores goes above 130, it vents the ore that is too much. Okay. Okay, interesting. Let me get this guy moving to Volcanus, and then I'll think about how to parse making that work. This stuff should be coming. There it is. Is it going to go with that small amount of stuff? It will. Okay. A little bit wasteful on resources. It's fine. It's fine. How full is this thing? It's pretty full. Do I want to drop anything from Aquilo Rocket Man? Oh, it has science that we can drop off as well, which we should do, definitely. That would be an attempt to prevent overflow of one ore and maybe not burn all the ore chunks. Okay. Not sure if that'll work. I can give it a try just to see how it works. Okay, where are you going now? You are going to Novus. You should not be going to Novus. You should be going to Volcanus to start. Okay. That way, this will let us get our railgun turrets, our cryogenic plants, our fusion reactor, fusion generator, and our fluorocatone onto our other ship. And then we can have this back to what its delivery is supposed to be, I guess, of science. I want to make sure this does not start going to a place I don't want it to go before I deliver my items that we need for our ship first. Fair warning, you are a Factorio logic amateur. Yeah, I'm worried about what you're telling me not doing what you think it would do. I feel like I have to put it in game and see how it works before I can be sure about that. But I'm pretty sure that what you're suggesting won't deal with one or the other of them having one of the others of the ores being backed up. It's hard to know. Hard to know until you see it in action, to be honest. Once we get to Volcanus, we're going to drop off all the items for the other ship, which should be requesting those items. It is requesting fusion power cells. Did not be requesting the science. Or any of this stuff, actually. All those, the railguns, fusion power cells. No, not fusion power cells. Is that right? Yes, that is right. Fusion power cells. And it needs a request. Yes, the tank. The liquid fluorocatone. Needs to request that from Volcanus. Custom minimum plate payload of 10. There. Alright. That means when this gets to Volcanus, which is there, and I start dumping this stuff on Volcanus, That hope. Oh, and the fusion power cells. They should be requested to my other ship. That is the goal here. Let's see if that's going to work. As this stuff... Yes! It's turning yellow. That means it'll come to me. Come to me! This stuff should also turn yellow, if I'm not mistaken. Volcanus. Where was the thing here? Here. Did those items not make it down here? Should have been delivered here. Maybe they've already moved. But these items are incoming. Yeah. Oh, railguns. What are you shooting? Ignore unlisted targets. Yes, these should ignore unlisted targets, just like these ignore unlisted targets. Yeah. Oh, they were that was wasted ammo, shooting little tiny dudes. Holy crap, that was cool. We want these to only shoot the huge asteroids. Comparator 2 reads the belt as well. Okay, let me, yes! Did we get the fusion power cells yet? Where did these go? Because I just dropped off fusion power cells from Aquila Rocket Man on Volcanus, did I not? Fluorocatone and the fusion power cells are not here. They should be on Volcanus. Because I dropped them off here. Was somebody else already requesting those items? Where did those items go? Ah, God. Logistics network. It says that the fluorocatone is there. And the fusion power cells are available. They're in the logistics network. They are in the logistics network. So, Infinity and Beyond at Volcanus, requesting them from Volcanus. Why are they not showing up? Available on the planet, 0 on the way. Why are they not on the way? Are the robots too slow? If I look at Volcanus, all these rockets are available. Activate the request. What the hell does that mean? This button? It's another one of those stupid little things. If I hover over this, this tells me nothing. The fact that... that's so annoying. This little check mark, I just don't have a clue what this even means sometimes. I think I've made that mistake before, and every time there's that issue, it blows my mind. Okay, what I have to do, though, is I have to unpack this and input into here to start. Actually, I can put it into here, I think. So I need to actually set that up. So that would be, I think that's a cryo plant. Unpackage it, or is it just I think it might just be one of these guys. Empty fluorocatone. Yes. It's gonna make a steel barrel that I'm gonna have to output. That's fine. We'd only have to do this once to jumpstart our fusion reactor, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, there we go. Good. All right, fix that. So you need... this is the first time I've set fusion power up on a spaceship, so pardon me if I'm doing it incorrectly or inefficiently. So filter this. There we go, and then get the steel barrels out. There we go. There we go. Did I already do it? I already did it. So this is now running, and it should be recycling the fluorocatone, if I'm not mistaken. How's our power situation look now? 123 megawatts. Hopefully that's plenty. So I shouldn't have to do this anymore. Is this already done? Yes, this is already done. Throw some extra of those guys, and then throw accumulators. So we're hopefully not wasting power. Alright, I think this ship is pretty much done now, actually. I think this ship, we might be ready for our first test flight to infinity and beyond, as Buzz Lightyear would say. To quote the known prophet, Buzz Lightyear, I think this is ready. Although... Zoli had a combinator idea. Okay, let me see if I can figure out what you're trying to say. So you say, Combinator 1 reads the belt. Gives a red signal if either iron or copper is below 120. A red signal. I don't... Combinator 2 says that if it gets a red signal and one of the ores goes above 130, it vents that ore. That is too much. Signal A. Okay, okay. I thought you were going to say like a red or a green signal, as in a yes or a no, but I don't think combinators, or at least this combinator, can do that. But okay, so with either... I think it has to be... I don't know which is either. I guess it's one or the other is how you say either. So copper or iron. You're saying less than 120? I'm just curious what you're suggesting will do. Output. God, if you keep typing, you're scrolling up the thing here. Gives a red signal. So I guess I would just give a check mark. It's giving a, if either is below 120, it gives a check mark. And you're saying the second one, Combinator 2 says that if it gets a red signal and one of the ores goes above 130, it vents the ore. Okay. I don't think this is gonna work, and I don't understand it either. So I'm not gonna do that. What I'm doing is making it run. I don't understand that. I don't understand that logic, and it's not making sense to my brain. So if you maybe get into your own game and play with that, maybe you can tell me what you figure out. That logic is breaking my brain right now. One combinator going into another with multiple signals, with numbers going higher and lower. I'm gonna pass on that right now. Okay, let me get the last couple accumulators I have space for. Okay, that's the last of them. Okay, I was gonna do one last thing before this. Let me get Aquilo Rocket Man. He's done delivering stuff. I think we can go back to automatic, where it goes to Novus now. And it should be delivering cryogenic, and it should go back and forth between Novus and Aquilo, I think. Okay, so hopefully... can delete that. Okay. Your idea was to only vent ores. If your belt is getting imbalanced, to save ore chunks. It's not that issue. Ignore my rambling. It's fine. It's a hard thing to balance, and I don't understand the logic that you're... Even when I put it in there, I didn't finish it, but I didn't understand what it was trying to do. So I don't want to do anything else because it's feeling like it's breaking my brain a bit. So, we've somehow ended up with some railgun ammo, rockets, and firearms in here. That's fine. I feel like what I haven't done is put efficiency modules and everything that I could. So let's put some efficiency modules. Efficiency modules are just about power, right? Yes. So I can put some efficiency modules on a bunch of things that I haven't done yet. Where else have I not put efficiency modules? Okay, those guys have speed, that's fine. We can put efficiency in there. Use less power. Efficiency, it's all about power reduction. Power cost reduction, I think. Okay, I think I've gotten efficiency. I think I've got modules on everything that can accept modules. No, these two guys here. There we go. Okay. So the last thing I think I want to do is grab upgraded versions of things from Volcanus. So maybe grab one of the legendary rockets, a couple of higher level grabbers. What's available down here on Volcanus? Let's look at where those things are. I don't want to take all of the legendaries, but I might take a couple of them. If you don't mind, you would create a ship for asteroid upcycle to get some legendary stuff. Idea by Nilaus. Create a ship for asteroid upcycle. What does that mean? Can you explain what that means? Okay, so the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to say I want to legendary this, and then I want to... I'm not going to take all of your things, but I'm going to take a couple of them. 2 epics. And then I'm like going to take a couple of each level, if you don't mind. 2 rares. And then 2 greens. Like that. If they are efficiency 1 modules, more than 3 modules are effectless. If SA is like base game, it's a broken mechanic that produces legendary asteroids. Oh, it's something different. Ringo's talking about is a broken mechanic that produces legendary asteroids. Using that asteroid reprocessing recipe has a very high chance of spitting back a higher quality rock. I don't think I mind that. I think I'm fine with that. I think I might have to do something with that. How many of these guys? You have 4 of those, 3 of those, 4 of those. Okay, so I'm going to use 2 of a couple of those guys as well. So that would be this, those 2. Curious to see the legendary versions of those in action. Sounds cool. And then 2 epics on these 2, and that's all I'm going to take, I think. Asteroid root processing makes better quality asteroids up to legendary. You're connecting, you can load manually. Oh, you're going to load those manually for me? Okay, cool. I did 2 of each, basically. 2 legendary grabbers, 2 epic grabbers. Although I only did 1 legendary engine, then 2 epic, 2 blue, 2 green. If you want to load those, that'd be great. Legendary asteroids, let's create Wolverine. Yeah, adamantium or something. How are we doing on fusion power cells? Because there's 8, but that's just, I think, what's in here. So we've used hardly any of them so far. Hopefully it's working. Is this red output full? I think that means that the plasma is full. Efficiency module. You said, what did you say if their efficiency 1's more than 3 is effectless? I think you're right. If I take out 1 more, 60%. Okay, yeah, so that, the 3, so I need to only do 3 on things. So anything that's got more than 3 is a waste. So let me do that. So 1, 2. Maybe I'll put speed in these ones for the ammo, because I think we always want ammo as fast as possible. Although I kind of balanced things, so I don't know if the speeds will throw off the calculations we did. But I think I have some speeds in here. Speed 3s. Put a Q on it. There. Okay, cool. How are we doing on amount of railgun ammo? We're up to 348. Once we get to 350, it'll stop delivering it. So we're almost full up. Actually, there are a couple here. Oh, crap. There. Belt was potentially doing what it shouldn't have. Oh, I guess it stays at 349 because it's less than 350. Okay, cool. So we're actually building up ammo. Love to see it. Love to see it. You have 6 legendary chem plants if I want? Nah, I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried about the grabbers and all that. I assume, what is legendary, what does quality even do? Crafting speed and health. So it makes them craft faster, which is cool, but nah. Now, I want to test with baseline stuff except for what I have going. I eventually want to probably get quality turrets. That's probably what, once I'm done with my Fulgora quality farming, I start messing with. Ooh, we got another legendary module. Ooh, we got 2 legendary modules. Ba-bam! That's quality farming. It's pretty fun, actually, once you get a hang of it. All right. Swapping everything over. There we go. Almost a full thing there. What is this guy requesting? The blues. Yes, that's what we want. What are you pinging? Oh, you have some legendary and stuff too. Are you okay with me taking those? If you're pinging them, I guess that's you're okay with me taking those. I wonder if some of my stuff is going up into your stuff or something there. Oh, what's here? That's the... Are those... Quality Module 3, Epic... Okay, those are some too, somehow. Okay, cool. Those aren't yours, you just saw them. I wonder if I did that, and it just... over time I've gotten... I think I don't want these to be going. This is separate. I think maybe that was my first thing to do. And I don't want these to be going. Because that was... I have a feeling that might not be as efficient as it could be, maybe. Hopefully that was me. And I didn't just break somebody else's stuff. But we have a full legendary guy here. Nice. Our first full legendary guy. That's doing quality plus 31% on that. Man, we have 13 epics of these now. That's crazy. Oh, I still have some extra legendaries, actually. Shnikes. Feels good. Okay, what's the next thing that I want to turn legendary? Is it the recyclers? Probably the recyclers. Or, I mean, I guess I should say epic. Okay. I hope I didn't get some twos mixed up there again. I sometimes get the twos mixed up. Let's do those. We should probably go backwards in order, but it's fine. You sent the catchers and the thrusters. Okay, cool. As soon as I'm done messing with this, let me throw all of the quality modules into here so they'll go where they need to go. To have some random things in random places. Okay. And this is to turn the epics into epics with a chance for legendaries with that. Very cool. Yeah, the superconductors definitely seem to be the slowing down part of this. Okay. What are the quality 3? The quality 3 should be going into here. Yeah, the normal quality 3s should be getting recycled in here. There. Because that's what these are doing. Okay. Alright, let's see. Do we have everything on Infinity and Beyond? Those got upgraded. These all got upgraded. Beautiful. Alright, I think we have everything we need to see if we can get to the solar system edge. We're going to do like we did when the first time we went to Aquilo, where we do it slow. Slow and steady. So let's get to Aquilo, refuel, re-ammo, to test this out. I was thinking of moving something around. I was worried about my turrets in the back not having enough range. And moving the rockets forward, rockets backwards, like swapping this and this. But then getting the ammo would be kind of a pain. So I'm going to leave it how I said it, and we're going to see how it goes. Let's see what our speed is. What our speed gets up to, because our other ship got up to like 300 something, 360 or something. We have even better engines, so... You have not yet had the courage to reach the edge. Really? In your game? Well, thank you for all your help in our game. Holy crap, these... How many arms do these things have? 6 arms on the legendaries. Okay, we're getting up to about 370 kilometers a second. How's our ammo doing? I think it's doing pretty fine. Keeping up pretty well. Stack inserters are nice. Maybe now I do stack inserters for the railguns to let them build up. Problem is they're so slow, I just don't know if that's ever worth. Feels like it's only worth on things that make fast, like the ammo. Alright, now we're finally getting some rockets firing. I'm gonna park at Aquilo. Refuel our... refuel and re-ammo up. I need to make sure that Aquila Rocket Man is... Huh. This went to Fulgora. I don't remember telling it to go to Fulgora. But I can pick stuff up there in the meantime. I don't know if it's... Maybe it's automated to go to Fulgora. Disconnecting so you do not get the accidental achievement. That should be in private game first. Oh, okay, I understand. You don't want to get the achievement for me doing something that you want to do in your own game. Completely agree with you on that. We dumping extra asteroids that we have too many of? Yes, we are. Okay. Cool. All right, so we are parked at Aquilo. We're going to let fuel and ammo resupply. Well, I checked this guy. What are you doing? You went to Fulgora. Pick up stuff. Okay. Do I want him to go to Fulgora? It's waiting for holmium plates. I think I'm going to not do this. And I think I'm also going to remove Volcanus. It should be going to Aquilo. It should be dropping off capacitors and things. Then it should be going to Novus to drop off the science. It did never go to Novus to drop off the science, did it? Oh, crap. Okay, well, hopefully... You know what? We need the wait condition to refuel. This thing does not have a refuel wait condition, does it? Although it fuels up pretty darn fast. All requests satisfied should be a long enough thing, I think. Doing community service, turning big litter into small litter. Okay. Yes, that's totally what we're doing. Okay. This should go to Novus after Aquilo. Okay. So I'm now just waiting for this guy to build back up its ammo, because we went through a lot of ammo just getting to Novus. Although it's actually pretty good on ammo already. But I want build up of extra ammo here. Oh, the railgun ammo is backed up. Okay, sweet. You love to see that. Our fuel is basically refueled. Okay, I think we might be about ready to give this a shot, man. I think we might be ready. Are we ready, chat, to see if we can make it to the edge of the solar system for the first time? Well, let's let our ammo finish completely filling, I think. We want everything to be full and ready for this final push. Better save the game. Good idea. I'll save right before we go. Regarding the logic for keeping belts at the same level of items, here is a link. So, what is this doing? You have two different combinators, both reading a belt, one with iron and a red box. What's that red box? Is that outputting a red box signal? This. Oh, that's red signal. Okay. So that would be reading iron. I feel like I'd need to know what that iron is saying. And then you have a second one. Which is input of red signal. Output of I can't do that yellow any for some reason. That is a blueprint you can import. Oh. I don't. Okay, let me pull up my Twitch on my gaming PC so I can actually grab that. I've never actually inputted a blueprint before. So if I copy this, even though it said expires, can I import? How do I import a blueprint? I've never imported a blueprint. I copied the string. Oh, I can just press Control V. Does that work? Delete those. Copy. Okay, if I copy there, click in game, press V. Is that it? Or is this just copying what's in my game? I don't know what's happening. Copy the string. I'm a noob. You're gonna have to tell me what I'm copying. Am I copying this? Am I doing copy this? Am I copying something else? Is it this right here I'm copying? You're gonna have to tell me what to copy. Explain like I'm 0 years old. I don't know where Meow Zedong is, but you need to explain it like I'm 0. I've never done this before. This button right here. Copy this. Copied. Now I'm in game. What do I do? If I press Control V, I'm just getting this, which is I think my thing that I did. Do I need to now go into my blueprint book or what? There should be an input button somewhere. Import string. Here, this. Okay, it has the belts on it, which I can't fit on here. Let me do this somewhere where I can see what it's doing. Like, let's go to Novus somewhere real quick. Let me just read what this is doing. Iron ore or copper less than 80 output a red signal. If this receives a red signal and each is greater than 80, output each. Okay, so let me see if I can figure out what this is doing. And this sets the filters of the output. So this is saying if ore of either type is less than 80 on the belt, it outputs a red signal. So if it's less than 80, it puts out a red signal. And if there is a red signal and each is greater than 80, it will send out a signal of each. So what is this doing? This is keeping... This is attempting to keep both items between at 80 on the belt. Is that what that's doing? Let me control copy the first one. That's to keep both items greater than 80 is what it's doing. Okay. So the first guy is reading the belt. Is that right? Reading the belt. It's outputting... Outputting a signal. I think I need to do the right colors of wires, actually. So it's a green wire reading, the red wire outputting. I know I should just copy and paste, but I'm building it from scratch so I understand what each part's doing. This is receiving a green signal from the belt. Right there. This is receiving a green and a red signal. And then if I output this to there. Now it's deleting nothing. Is that okay? Is it okay that it's deleting nothing? Adjust the values. Maybe want something like 120 or more. This should vent one ore type that causes a shortage of the other ore type. All right. Sure. Let's try the numbers. Try to adjust the numbers. 120. I mean, they're currently both way high. See, my issue with this is I feel like this doesn't deal with when one has too few. But maybe it will work. There's a red wire between the two. That's correct, right? This red wire goes to this one. That's sending the red signal. Is that correct? I think that's correct. This should vent one ore type that causes a shortage of the other ore type, and it should only vent if there is a shortage. Well, it's currently not venting, which is good. How many is it reading on the thing? 1, 2, 3. I am missing a red wire, is what you're saying. Okay. Red wire between the two, green wire to each of those guys, and green wire out to there. I have a green wire to each of these guys. There is a red wire between the two. I think you're getting confused by this other one that was our old one. There is a red wire between the two. It's there. And then the red wire goes out to this guy. I think that could be a red or a green. You need new glasses. Okay, no worries. Does the combinator say if any one of those are high and the other is too low, the higher one gets vented to leave room for the other? I don't know. This first one says if either is below a number like 120, sends out a red signal. The second one says if it has a red signal and it's greater than 120, then output each. I don't know if this second number should be the same number as the first one. I feel like this one should be higher or something. But I don't know. I don't quite understand what this is doing. Tested by emptying one belt sides. I don't know how to actually do that in a good way. Guess I could delete some iron up here or something. That looks okay to you, Ringo? I'm gonna trust chat people that they know logic better than me, and I'm not gonna play with it anymore. I'm gonna trust that it's good. We have our ammo backed up. I think we're ready to attempt to go to infinity and beyond. I think we're ready. Let's save our game. Hold on a second. My mouse is all caught up on a wire. Save our game. This is our finale of the first part of the stream. Here we go. This is an unmanned probe out beyond Aquilo, which I've never done before. That a further belt and throw out copper. No, I don't care. I'm gonna trust in it. Trunkel, we're about to go out and use a bunch of materials. Once we start using materials and ammo, it'll start eating through and we'll find out. We're gonna put it through its paces in the fire. So here we go. How do I tell it to go out beyond Aquilo? I actually don't know how. Oh crap, I have to finish this science, so I can't do it. This science allows me to go out. Ah, shnikes. All right, where's our science? Why are you not delivering stuff to Novus? What's happening on Novus that we're not getting our science done? Let me alt-delete this now. What is happening on Novus that our science is not going? What are we missing? We're missing Fulgora and Gleba science, apparently. So we actually have the cryogenic. It's the other planets. What's going on with Fulgora? Do I not have a ship going back and forth to Fulgora for science? You know what? I never upgraded the science that much, I guess. That was a legendary fail. Well, I thought I had researched it, but I didn't realize Prometheum Science Packs is what unlocked that. F. Alright, I never did a science upgrade here. And what about Gleba? What's going on with Gleba Science Packs? They're here. Who's delivering the Gleba Science Packs? This guy. He's going to pick them up. I feel like I have an old ship that's slow doing this. Although this ship isn't too bad, to be honest. The classic Factorio moment. Yeah, I thought I was ready and Oh crap! I think we have a. Oh no! Is this fine? Do I have a backup on these guys? No, I think this is all fine. Hope it is. We ran out of bioflux and our hive reverted. Yeah. I don't know, setting up a ship that gets back and forth to Gleba. I thought we set it up in such a way that it would not let things rot. I swear, man, Gleba sucks. I feel like it's taking too long for the different things to be delivered. The circuit was broken. What circuit? Are you talking about on Gleba? We only have one rocket delivering all of this stuff on Gleba. So Gleba's delivery is super slow. It's not Gleba's fault, it's whoever made the delivery schedule. Well, I thought you were going to work on Gleba, man. Have you done that? I thought you said you were going to go do your own build on Gleba. The circuit broke. Which circuit is it? On the ship's too high. Your ship is nearing completion, okay. On the ship. You say the circuit is broken on the ship, it's too high. Ammo set for 900, its max was 800. Couldn't ever get enough. Did you just fix it, or what? I don't know. My brain's already getting fried. You fixed it. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I feel like I have issues with my asteroids here. My asteroid thing is backed up, which is controlled by this guy, keeping a certain number of each asteroid type. So whatever. You were too mad to let me figure out. Okay. Alright, well, we're not getting Prometheum science packs done until Gleba science and Fulgora science is increased. I'm the one on Fulgora, so it's my fault for Fulgora science. We have the rockets for it. I don't think I have the production for the science packs themselves. Let me go see if I can improve that. We mined all that out. Mined all that out. Okay. As usual, I designed a build that is not expandable and not that good. As usual. Well, it shouldn't be too hard to upgrade this. Out of the underground pipes. This one's definitely my fault for it not being more expanded. Alright. So, electrolyte. There. Okay. Okay, there's one upgrade. I should probably do a couple of these. It was the belt to the labs. You don't know why that was broken. Are you talking about Gleba now? You keep saying things and I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about Gleba? Or are you talking about Novus? Gleba Science is on the way? Okay, cool. Got stack inserters for some of these. That's nice. We're missing, yes, we're missing that. Okay. I'm trying to upgrade the Fulgora science. I have a feeling... I mean, we did upgrade some of these. Currently pretty full on this. No, I feel like an extra tank of this would not be a bad thing to keep it building. And an extra tank of this also would not be a bad thing to keep it going. You're talking about Novus. One was routed weirdly and it didn't connect. Okay. I feel like we've had a bunch of different people working on Novus, and that's caused some issues with things not working as they should. So I think Vega or somebody was working on Novus science stuff and then got distracted or hasn't been on for a while or something. So, okay, hopefully this will increase our rate of electromagnetic science delivery. We should have a ship specifically for that. Yes, it is. And it's now we're waiting for the science. So, hopefully once Glebus gets going and this science speeds up, that'll hopefully help with that. Your connection is bad today, you can't even watch. Okay, we'll see you later, Ringo. Sorry your connection's so bad. I hope it's not on my end. You're not the first person that said something about unstable connection, so. Good luck reaching end the worlds. Thank you. Now we're just waiting. Now we're just waiting for Gleba science. So hopefully... I kind of want to remove these two, so we're only taking the bioflux and the Gleba science. I know we kind of need those other things, but these are the important things to actually advance. The science and the bioflux. And that's the stuff that also goes bad, so... our ammo production seems... backed up. Why is our iron not going? We're having issues with iron again. What's happening here? The output. Yeah, okay, this was the issue. This belt getting backed up screws up our grinding for the iron. So I need to delete stuff on here. Where can I do that? It's this right here. It's the fact that we have it on both sides. On both sides, but only one side. My design is bad here. What's that sound? Aquilo resource platform. Something just got destroyed. Okay. I don't have any inserters even on this thing. It's for the love of God, then. It's for now. Please tell me I have combinators available. Okay, good. How do I do this? I need, this is the issue. The right side of this guy. How can I empty out the right side? What's up, Grima? Will there be an early Shogi stream today? There's not going to be a Shogi stream today. Unfortunately, Ramses is still out. Shogi has something tonight, and we haven't heard from Forecast for like a week or two now, so I'm a little worried about Forecast, to be honest. All right, what I think I need is I need to empty out the right side of this belt. How do I empty out just one side of a belt? There's got to be a way, right? I don't have any materials on this freaking ship, do I? Where are you? You're at Novus. So you should... There, that should get filled. What's happening? Why aren't these things coming? I don't know. Let me do this. Let me just put a couple things so that those will be requested and we'll get them. Oh, there it is! Prometheum Science just got done. Okay. I think we can go to space now, but I do need to fix this because I feel like this is part of the issue of our Gleba Science, is our ship. How do I... There's got to be a way that I take only one side of this. Is there a way to do that? For now, I just need to delete stuff. For now, we just need to delete stuff. We have some belts on the way, right? On the way. On the way. On the way. Okay, good. Have I heard anything from Empowers? You haven't seen him in a while. Empowers did stop by very briefly, like a month ago. And I'm pretty sure Empowers is very busy with teaching, if I remember correctly. Okay. This is moving the exact wrong side here. Because what I need is for the output of this to be able to go out. And that is not currently being allowed. This is such a pain. There's so many... Our asteroids are so backed up. We're doing these one at a time. If I did a stack inserter instead, would this be faster? I'm not sure if that's any faster, to be honest. Yeah, I have this set to where it should only be putting asteroids on one side of the belt. I need to just... It's the output of this. This is what's the problem. This is outputting to this side of the belt, which is backing up everything. So... The ship needs more fiber in its diet. You'll see yourself out. Okay, alright. This right here is what's screwing stuff up. And this is what's clearing this belt out. I think what I need to do... Clear this out with a long-handed inserter. Just dump it. Or I could dump it onto a different thing. I could dump it onto, like, here, maybe. Let's see what I want to do here. I sure wish I could do side inserting. I need to get that mod that lets me do that. There we go. And there's this got the signal it's needing. Okay, good. That stops this. Now I need to just get rid of all the stuff on the right side of the belt here. If I do that, I think this will fix. How the hell do I get rid of the stuff on the right side of this belt? Long live Bob's inserters. Is that the mod that lets you do side inserting? This will eventually clear out, but it's going to take effing forever, I think. Because it's this long belt. If I stop feeding here, that'll start clearing stuff out, right? Just to get this thing started again, which is what I need. Change the direction of the last belt chunk or delete it. This will work. This should get rid of it. It's finally deleting the side I wanted to delete. Frickin' finally. Okay. Now the problem is I'm going to have the same issue. What I need is the right side of this belt to be deleted. How is there a output priority right? Does that work? Output priority left. What does that do? Okay, I think this might do it. I think it's going to start deleting the right side of this belt. Change direction to top. I don't know what that means. I don't know what change direction to top means. Inserter starts with closer side. What? I don't see anything that says anything about closer sides or anything. Last chunk of belt goes to bottom. This? This, maybe. Is that what you mean? I think maybe that's what you mean. Okay. Now this belt is still backed up for days. But I think we finally cleared out the right side of the belt. So now this thing won't be backed up anymore, I hope. Okay, I think things should now flow the way we want it. This guy shouldn't be deleting too much stuff. It's anything that goes over 60 is deleting. And that's fine. Okay, I think I fixed this. That should be fine. I'm gonna go check. It's break time. All right, so we're gonna end this part of the stream on a cliffhanger. I'm gonna go hang out by our quality. I think we can now attempt to go out beyond Aquilo now with the science stuff. I think fixed. Who knows? We probably fixed one thing to break 5 other things because that's the frickin' Factorio loop. Let's go see if any other quality things have come up here. Ooh, we got a legendary and some epics. Love to see it. Oh, this is awesome. I'm loving this. Got one more legendary. Swap all these over to epic. I feel like I'm upgrading my gear in an MMO or something is what I feel like. Okay, there. I probably should do this the other direction, but I'm kind of going from the ground up, so that's fine. Alright, so all of these have rare tier 3s or higher. Why is there an epic ready to get? Oh! This one of these made an epic. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. And we're recycling the rares now, I believe. Yay for idle game progression. Yeah, that's. I wonder if they used idle game progression mechanics as their inspiration for this. But either way, let's make sure that when we come back from our break that we can... Yes! Okay. Cliffhanger. Come back next time, or on the next YouTube video. GG Cookie Time, we have unlocked the ability to go out past Aquilo, but we're going to do that after the break. So y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. I'm going to quick use the restroom. And so when we come back, we're going to beat the game. Maybe? I'm not sure. But y'all enjoy chair ad time. Be back in a bit, my friends.